Oh man, and then here we go. Not that anyone fucking cares. I'm just trapped in this fucking nightmare that I can't get out of. Hey, if you want to get out of your town nightmare, you gotta fucking probably gonna risk going back to the fucking hospital, and then they can do a number on your brain, so you never fucked bother them again. Like all I want's justice. Hey, if I'm a loopy, I'd like to know that way I could fix myself. But I think locking somebody away for violence and suicide 5 times, there's gotta be one incident. But hey, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. But the world's ending today. I've seen it. I didn't think that. What's up, Tyler? I didn't think one man's death could bring so many people together on either side of the coin. Either you fucking hated him or you loved him, eh? I don't know how you could wish death upon anybody. But hey, if you do, you can't go to heaven, eh, Tyler? You can't go. He's a hypocrite. Well, Tyler, I don't know what to tell you. Keep your family safe and happy today. Hey, eyes open. I'm not allowed to keep myself happy because if I do the things that God wants me to do, I'll get punished. I want to be able to go to that church over there, bud. I want to be able to go in there, be peaceful and stuff, and just say, "Hey, can I have a minute after the sermon?" And I'd like to tell them that, "Hey, these are just my opinions and my thoughts, and based on this story that I'm going to tell you, and I believe it's 100% true. And well, there's the other side over there. You can ask them, but based on this story, your preacher's a liar. He's not a very good Christian man." No. In fact, when somebody asks him to talk about God, he runs and he doesn't want you around anymore. It's weird. But hey, those are Christians today, Tyler. You know what I mean? Jesus is going to come and grab by the hand. It's all going to be good. But hey, Charlie Kirk, eh? I like Charlie. I just, at the end there, I knew he wasn't with God, not my father. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not for money or whatever it was, his love for Israel. I don't know what it was, but Christians better wake up to the evil that's in fucking Israel, and the Jews better wake up to it too. Netanyahu's not good for them, not good for their souls. You people better wake up to the fucking mega king over here in fucking America too. It's not good for your souls. But he's gonna use this Charlie Kirk thing to fucking twerk things up a bit, eh? Nothing like fucking causing some fucking but it's so easy. So many people fucking wish Charlie Kirk death. It's terrible. It's like unbelievable. I can't even believe what I hear. It's just disgusting. My if you can't follow the commandments, you can't go to heaven. So that's all I'm saying. Hmm. What's up, AD? Uh, what do you think about the whole Charlie Kirk thing? You think it's turning into a swish pod, eh? They want a civil war. No, they want her so bad. Oh, Bill Gates. I'll tell you, that's what's coming next. For the next pandemic, we got to have a civil war. Hey, you guys just don't want to face Bill Gates because he's got Trump as a friend, eh? Like, if Trump don't know who the deep state is, he's a fucking moron. But apparently, according to Candace Owens, he did know that Miss Macron and Mr. Macron were into freaky deaky shit. You know what I mean? But he doesn't want to tell the people. Why wouldn't you tell the people if you're a god boy about satanic fucking bullshit going on? You know what I mean? Like, hey, wasn't that Olympics a fucking sign of fucking something? Bill Gates loves Israel too. Is that a coincidence? Probably not, buddy. Probably not. It's all a big show. The conservatards, the libtards. It's all just one big gang working for a mega. They're the mega corporation. Hey. Sorry, Tyler, you're being tricked and fooled. Some of your favorite people aren't just who they say they are. They don't give a fuck about you, bud. But they're great actors and actresses, eh? uh, this is great. This is wonderful. You guys have no clue how fucking stupid Donald Trump is, do you? No clue. He's not with God. He's a fucking retard. He knows he's a retard, but you guys give him power. But if he needs your guys' love though. If he doesn't get your admiration, he gets real stanky real fast. Have you ever noticed that? You disrespect the Don, even if you're telling the truth. But then again, Don's known to fib a bit, eh? Remember his uncle, he said, taught the Unabomber, but they proved that that was impossible based on timelines. And well, just nobody cares. It's like weapons of mass destruction. They all get their lies, eh? But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like I said, no man should have to die because every man has the right to say whatever he wants to. If you want to give him the power to listen to him, and you should listen to people, figure out if what you think is right. But I know that Israel is not right. It's not a chunk of land. It's supposed to be a state of mind. Hmm. Hey, I see on your figure out your stream yards. No, not yet. No. See, you guys have been tricked and fooled. You Christians out there, because they're really pulling for the Christians on this Charlie Kirk thing. And like I said, he's a man. It's sad that it happened, and but fucking man, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but children and the families are being wiped out over there in Palestine. Like that's what I hear. I don't know if it's true or not anymore. You know what I mean? Like looks like they're fucking it's been devastated, eh? Could you imagine if that was you guys? Could you imagine that? Not having a voice, not having control of anything, just you're being told Hamas is your master and they're not. You just want to be able to fucking live and not be bothered and just have the same rights as your fucking neighbors, maybe. I don't know what's going on over there, you know what I mean? Bunch of hate. But hey, where was this outcry for Julian Assange? Hey, your government, they fucking, I don't know. You guys even care what I say? Hey, do you even care? Mike Pompeo, he threatened Julian Assange. Nobody cares. Trump hires him, fucking whatever the fuck's going on with Mike Pompeo. But one day Mike Pompeo is going to have to meet God, just like Netanyahu. His little narcissistic quark ass can't get his fucking self out of this. He's fucking going to have to submit. Sooner or later, Tyler, the evil has to eat the evil, right? Because, hey, the evil, it brought me to light, bud. You can't have one without the other. So I appreciate your darkness, Tyler. I appreciate the light that Bill Gates could bring to this world, eh? And fucking we could just find out who Bill Gates is, the light he could bring to this world. A lot of people could figure out what the truth is and they could let their light shine because they didn't have to be afraid of asking questions. They would know it's okay because they're watching their boy Carl do it. You know what I mean? If Carl can do it, I can do it. He's just a regular boy. He says he's a child of God, and well, I'm a child of God too. So why can't I do it? But hey, don't hate Bill. And don't hate Bill Gates. He tells you guys what he's doing. You just allow him to do it. You don't talk about it. You don't care. Like I said, getting back to that Charlie Kirk thing. It's horrible that a man dies, but we've got children and women and men, and they're watching each other die every fucking day. We've got we've got elite fucking pedophiles out there that's now become a fucking hoax. And anybody who thinks when somebody tells you you're an idiot for thinking something, you might want to question them. And if you can't come up with why you're an idiot, they're the idiot. Donald Trump's the idiot because we should all want to know who the child predators are. But unfortunately, Ding Dong there thinks he has the power to pardon Diddy. Like he would talk about shit like that. Why would you even touch such a subject as that? But then again, they brought Shalane after the interview to a fucking country club, right? Tyler, here's the problem. You talk about this whole Dagburn situation. I seen Scott the Skeptics fucking I didn't watch any of the other shit. I didn't want to hear it, but I watched Scott's video. And he said, and if what he said was true, how in the fuck do we allow people to take lesser charges so it's not on their record who do that shit? There should be a stiff penalty and be told about it right from the fucking get go. Right from the get go, you touch a child, this is what you're getting. And you're going into general population, and everybody's gonna fucking know who you are. But hey, prisoners, remember, you got to go back to God. So anything you do to them, you can pay for yourself. You know what I mean? But hey, like, how in the fuck are we letting this? There's shit going on all over Canada now. They're just letting them fucking go instead of fucking harsher punishments. We're just like, no, if he has to pay for that, then he can't be a citizen. Yeah, get him the fuck out now. Like, what the fuck is going on in this fucking world, Tyler? It is fucking bonzo fucking crazy. And they're going to start a fucking civil war over one guy because he had Christian values. No, he didn't. He couldn't follow the 10 fucking commandments. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you different and say Charlie Kirk's probably resting in heaven like a good little angel, but I don't fucking believe it. When you bend the knee to Israel, you bend the knee to Israel, not to God. Because the real Israel is wrestling with God. And you have to use your mind and not fucking be manipulated and fucking. Oh, man. Hey, Diane, how's it going? I'm having a fucking rough one. The world, hey, I want you guys to, Tyler, I want you to remember this, okay? Because as much as I say you can't be a part of the military, if you're going to be with God, I think God only, like this, people would have to know, you know what I mean? That, but people who had been in the military and fought for the lies that, well, got them compromised in the mind. Yeah, they're the ones living on the streets now, right? The shit they couldn't handle the shit that they had to see. You know what I mean? Based off lies, and then they come back and the help that's supposed to help them. Do you think that they're ever going to help them, lead them to what their problem is when when the problem fucking hires them to help them? Fuck, like these streets, a lot of them are homeless veterans, right? Am I wrong? I don't know. I hear that there's lots of homeless veterans out there. So what are you guys gonna do? Wrangle them up, and these mentally ill people are gonna go through fucking concentration camps because there's no one out there really to help them. They've been deemed unhelpable. No one wants to help them come to the reality of their situation. Because if they come to the reality of their situation, but then again, those are the ones I believe this is the Great Awakening. They're going to be the easiest ones to wake up. They've been traumatized to the point where, fuck, you know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah, one man like Charlie Kirk can change the world. He could have changed the world. Could have. Any man could change the world. As long as he can inspire others to be their own man and want them to change the world too. Just depends on what kind of world you want. You know, be an ass charmer, Carl. Whatever, AD. You don't know what it's like to be a son of God. Nor do I think you want to know. I think you want to sit in your just in your comfort and just never face your reality. But what if you don't face your reality and there is a hell that you believe in? That's what you get for being stubborn and ignorant. Your kids' futures are in trouble, AD. And you got a clown running the show. It's all a big show, buddy. I seen today NASA says there's life on Mars. That's funny, huh? Remember the Israeli space minister that said Donald Trump knows about the Galactic Federation of Aliens? Hey, Stardust. The other weird thing he said is there's life on Mars and we got people there. So you got to wonder that Eisenhower dude who told us about fucking the fourth industrial complex. I think it was his daughter or granddaughter or something. She was like into astrology and stuff like that and all sorts of weird stuff. And well, she told some weird stories about being on Mars. Now I know that sounds all fucked up. I know what you're thinking, Tyler. You're thinking, or should I say, hey, don't be talking shit about Jews in here, Tyler. I think I am one. You know what I mean? I ain't got a problem with the Jews. I got a problem with Israel. It's not real. It's ran by a ding dong named Netanyahu who works for Satan. And nobody sees it or nobody cares or I don't know. It's when you come to God and you see it, you gotta fucking point it out. You gotta hope this is all just a play. You gotta hope these people are just playing stupid. Or they're just trying to prove to humanity how stupid they are or something. I don't know. Maybe it's a bad bet or something. See what they can get you to believe. Hey? Fuck. They're big on the UAP thing again. I think it's really important that I fucking break free of this fucking matrix and get notice so I can fucking say to Trump before they do the whatever it is they're gonna do. Hey, Trump, is there a galactic federation of aliens? What? AAD, I know you don't believe Bob Lazar, but there's this guy who lives out by Area 51. You'll go check it out yourself, bud. He had a internet channel, eh? Like all talking about Area 51 and the aliens and stuff like that, right? Well, he got raided. I don't know if his channel ever went back up, but they did a who did he on him, eh? I don't know what he was up to. The government was secretive about it, but what did Bob Lazar tell us, bud? What did he tell us, bud? You know what he did? He disrespected your body. He did, AD. He called it a canister. Okay. So that would mean your outsides don't matter, AD. They're to develop your insides, and well, you're not developing well, but hey, it could just take one little switch in that brain of yours to go little spark, hey? But you gotta want to spark it. Hey, little me, or fucking little me. Dark is not live, so I have this crybaby. Have you seen an alien, Carl? Well, no, but not that I'm aware of. Maybe they look just like us, and I have. I don't know, dude. No, but I've seen shit in the sky. How's that sound, bud? Is that good enough for you? I got videos of shit, I think, too. Is that okay for you? Got other shit on video too. I don't know what it is, AD, but it's weird. Might be light reflections or something, you know what I mean? But hey, you were never interested in seeing them, you know what I mean? I would have took the time for you, but now I ain't got time to go back and take a look. I've seen a few. I don't doubt it, Stardust. Huh. Like I've tried to tell AD, watch Mr. MRB 333, but you might want to see what's in the fucking skies, buddy. Well, but what do we know it's not? But your government told us it was an Iranian mothership. The Iranian mothership. They're fucking 80. You have zero evidence. Well, no, I do have evidence, but I do have videos. What they are, I do not know. I just have my experience, buddy. And I think the Galactic Federation of Aliens is real. I believe my defense minister. Or is it a setup? Have I been MK'd altered to believe that those you wouldn't even believe me if I told you how I came to the conclusion. A lot of coinky dinkies, but I don't know. I might be wrong. Because sometimes God leads you to things and you think he's trying to show you that it's good, but he's not. He's trying to show you that, hey, remember this when you talk to others that you're not always right. AD, you're stuck in these thinking you're right all the time, bud. Don't do it. Very narcissistic. And it won't get you to heaven. Where will it get you? We don't know. Do you? Do you believe in hell, AD? That's the point. And what do you think you got to do to get to hell? Lie, be ignorant, hate, hey, provide weaponries for genocides. Gotta stand up, AD. You gotta admit you were lied to, bud. You gotta try and help your fellow men and say, hey, don't join this shit. They'll lie to you. There were no weapons of mass destruction. And George Bush never had to pay for it. We need justice, even more justice than we do. Like, that was only 1,000,000 lives. Bush is responsible for over 1,000,000 souls. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody involved. Can you imagine being Victoria Newland and being involved in that lie and then getting promoted off of that lie, eh? Weird, huh? But what else did we learn from Victoria Newland there, AD? Do you know your politicians? But Victoria told us that you, America, had biolabs in Ukraine. Hey, why? Don't you guys know it was one of the dirtiest countries in the world? Yeah, Bill Gates told me that. That was before the war started, bud. Dirtiest child trafficking, human trafficking, dirty, bad, yucky. They had the Azov battalion too, dude. Yeah. Yeah, like they they went to bat for Schmittler, remember? They fought the Ruskies. We brought them into our parliament here in Canada and gave them a big Salute. Hey, buddy. Thanks for your fucking courage and fucking take a picture with the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau over there. Right. Well, make sure Christia Freeland's in the picture because we know that granddaddy, the one that raised her, well, he had some ties. You know what I mean? I had some nice ties too. Probably like ties like Klaus Schwab has. Right? Do you know what kind of ties Klaus Schwab has? Well, his daddy, and well, you know how they talk about the Arctic being weird all the time, eh? We don't know what's going on over there because apparently no one's allowed to go, but some Sergeant Yankee went over there and well, he played hanky panky and well, Buzz Aldrin he fucking switched on the red light and fucking shit went bananas and Klaus Schwab's dad. He owns a chunk of the Antarctic. New Schwabenland. New Schwabenland. Can you imagine being such a narcissistic little prick? You have to name a piece of land after you. Hey, my new Schwabenland. There's a new Schwabenlander right there, Mr. Dr. Lofstein. Hello, Carl, my favorite patient. No, bud, you're in trouble, Shoddy, because you shot yourself full of stupidity. And well, you're the only one that can undo those shots, Shoddy. I hope you take a good shot at, well, undoing the shots that you did to yourself, Shoddy. But hey, if you think you shot yourself well, keep playing the game the way you're playing it. And well, congratulations, nigga. Oh, that's well. Oh, what about Klaus Schwab's dad? Yeah, go check her out. New Schwabenland and Google it. And like nobody can guess in the world that Klaus Schwab's a big dork and that well he penetrates governments. He tell like fuck we're stupid. Holy fuck we're dumb. We penetrate the governments. Like we were over there with Justin Trudeau and his little pussy ass Canada and well we got to these Aussie cabinet penetrated. This for us, the New World Order. No, the geoeconomic term. And well, like I tell you guys how important your brains are. And George Soros, he's a brain sucker. That's what he is. He's the queen of perceptions. He gets you just to think what he wants you to think. And well, he's just working off the Rothschilds playbook, though. You know what I mean? They got the schooling system, they got the medicine, they got all of that. Bunch of inbred fucks that want to think they can own everything. Eh? Those Rothschilds. You want to talk about Rothschilds there, Stardust? They're a real dorky family. They think they're cool. Like Nikki Rothschild, she probably just thinks she's the shit. I think she's just like, I'm like so cool. I like can have the name Hilton, but no, I'll take the Rothschild. And well, Paris, she's a Hilton. She's a victim too. And I tell you stuff, Stardust. I don't they say things unless I think they're true. I do think Paris has been a victim of a lot of horrible things, but I don't think the things that she says, because if she was a true victim, she'd stand up for people and she would tell people who did the things to her and she would make sure that those people were punished and she would make sure that the public seen that those people got punished so that they knew if they fucked with people like her they were going to get some. But instead it's story time. It's story time. We'll tell you a story and we won't back it up with nothing. You guys think Paris Hilton gives a fuck about you people? In fact, I seen an interview with her where she talks about how stupid she was in the past, and she goes, I was never that stupid. It was all just an act. Why would you spend most of your life in an act? And how do we know you're not acting now? It's weird. These people need your love and admiration so fucking desperately. It's sickening, really. All she cares about her looks and outfits. Well, yeah, it's all of them, though, Stardust, really. Really. Can you imagine if you have to sell yourself to become big? I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Is it all just one big club where we should make victims tell their stories so they can be with Jesus? We need to reach out to Justin Bieber somehow. Say, hey, Justin, you gonna let P. Diddy walk? You gonna let him get pardoned by Trump? Or can you stand up and be a fucking man and be with Jesus like you say? But I don't buy that he's with Jesus because I don't buy Hillsong. I do not buy that song at all. No, no, no. That's the bad boy Jesus. That's the loving and compassionate, washing your feet, just no struggles. Just feel good in Jesus. Paul's kind of Jesus. I like Jesus's kind of Jesus, where he was like, unfortunately, people, if you're really gonna love me and believe in me, there's gonna be a price to be paid. In fact, follow the way I went. It's a good time. You'll love being stoned and whipped and spit on, and you'll be begging for him to put you up on that cross. You'll be just open and waiting for that fucking that walk with that cross to fucking end. Either fucking hang me on it or fucking let me go. Fucking leave me alone. Find God for crying out loud. Who's we got here? We'll go into John 6:43. We'll go 41 maybe. Where's 42? My eyes are terrible. All right, we'll go to 43. Jesus therefore answered and said to them, do not murmur among yourselves. No one can come to me unless the Father who sent me draws him, and I will raise him up at the last day. It is written in the prophets, and they shall be taught by God. Therefore, everyone who has heard and learned from the Father comes to me. Ah, who did I say? Who did I say that I went to first? Nah, nah, nah. It was God. It was God the Father. I had no interest in Jesus. None. But when I wished upon that star and I said, God, all I want is the truth. Oh, if I only knew the consequences of wishing upon a star, but it'll all work out in the end, I hope. All the stories of wishing upon stars do, eh? Ah, therefore, anybody who's had heard and learned from the Father comes to me. Not that anybody has seen the Father, except he who is from God. This is where you know that God's inside of you. When you know that, when you believe in the Son so much, do you know that the Father also lives inside? he has seen the Father. Most assuredly, I say to you, who believes in me has everlasting life, and I am the true bread of life. Your fathers ate the manna in the wilderness and are dead. This is the bread which comes down from the heaven, that one may eat of it and not die. I am the living bread which come down from heaven. If anybody eats of his bread, he will live forever. And the bread that I shall give is my flesh, which I shall give for the life of the world. So his bread is the flesh, right? So I am now the bread of Jesus. Did you get that right? You have to be able to take on and become the bread because that's what Jesus wanted. Hey, D, come get a slice. The truth is revealed in many forms. It is. It is Stardust. It is. It is. And that's, I thank God for the gifts that I got. Here's the deal. I wanted to make it easy on people because I was talking in video before where I said, and I said in the video, I said, hey, I don't know. I've seen a vision. I think it was before the Don't Look Up movie or whatever, but I'm not sure. I have to figure out timeline. It'll all be recorded. Go back and there'd be some way to figure it out. But I think it was before, and then the movie, and then the NASA was sending up a rocket to take an asteroid out there. Anyways, I wanted to simplify it for people, so I thought I could do a video with my wife. And it wasn't me and her together, it was just me, my face, and I was talking, and I said, "Hey, I just got one simple question for you. Do you remember when I was, freaking out about seeing a vision of a fucking asteroid, Joanna?" "Yeah, but blah, blah." I'm like, "No, no, this is a simple question." And I was just like, and of course, she had to make it so I was crazy, right? Because she knew I was recording. So she's like, "Yeah, it's because you seen that movie." And I was like, "Oh, okay, whatever." And then she said something else too. You said a date. I was like, "Yeah, I said that on that previous video." So now I can prove what I say for this one because in the video I do with my wife, it seems like I try and cut her off from making that statement because I listened to the video. But if you go back and you listen, I already say. So yeah, there's always I'm a time traveler there, Stardust. You know what I mean? If I have to prove myself, I just go back in time and pick out things and go, "Ah, I can prove myself this way." It's a special gift. I think it's one that everybody has. Just gotta want to use it. But it's gotta be used for the truth. I mean, you can use it. Those demons, they use it too. They got the same powers. See, because here's the thing. They believe in themselves. They know the secret sauce. They just do it the wrong way. They have an unbelievable belief in themselves because they have to. They absolutely have to have you believe them. They absolutely they because without you people, they have nothing. That's the truth of it. They're just attention whores, and that's it. They're just insecure and they don't even like they need you, but they don't even like you. They fucking hurt you. But all in all, they'll try and make you love them at the same time while they're trying to hurt you. Watch this thing. You ever watch uh Petey Wheatstraw? How did Nicodemus go from hiding in a tree to being one of the people that prepared Jesus's body? Well, I don't know. A lot of people hid from Jesus. Hey, wouldn't you say? When it came down to it, did you guys understand the story of Jesus? Can you imagine how lonely he felt? Can you imagine? He knew Judas had betrayed him. Probably felt energy or something, you know what I mean? You could see it in Judas's eyes or something. Then he had to know that his rock was gonna deny him. And all these people who were saying they would die for him, they were all gonna run away. Can you imagine, Petey, how that must have felt for Jesus being a human man? I mean, he had emotions, right? He clearly through the story, he got angry. He didn't like seeing his father being disrespected. He didn't like seeing people get hurt. He didn't like seeing people get manipulated, right? He stood up to the Pharisees, but you guys are all taught that Jesus was some sort of pussy and you need to follow that guy. I follow the guy in the Bible. He's a gangster, man. A real gangster. That's the kind of, you know what I mean? He's a true gangster because all he wanted to be was a gang, you know what I mean? But for truth, I think you may need an exorcism, Carl. Yeah, whatever, Shoddy. You want elites to fucking run this place. Shoddy, you don't have to be here, bud. You're mentally ill, bud. Really. You are. You're sick. You're weak, dude. You run around on the internet pretending to be a tough guy or a cool guy or whatever it is. But deep down inside, bud, you're just weak. You wish you were strong like me, bud. You wish you had the old willpower to stand up and say, "Hey, this isn't right." But instead, you stay in the background, bud, like a scared little boy and pop your head out every once in a while and say, "I'm better than you, Carl." No, bud. I'm no better than you, but I'm a child of God. And well, we all got to pay for our own shit. And well, you got a bad brain, bud. It's because you've let it be influenced by others. And well, you got to be the driver, bud. You got to take that driver's seat. You got to take her over, bud. You got to see if you can find your way to truth still, buddy. You're stuck in a delusion where life is good. Enjoy your life on earth, all your worldly things. How's it working out for you so far, Shoddy? You succeeding in life or hey, living the dream, buddy? Jesus loves you, bud. You can help bring the dream to reality here on earth. You know that, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, Shoddy. Keep it up till you can't run, cupcake. And I don't even reply to your shit anymore. I'm just like, hey, remember when Shoddy had a chance and well, Shoddy shot himself and well, now he's shitting himself. Shoddy fell himself full of shit. Don't be such a shit stain, Shoddy. Be a lover, not a shitter, eh? Speaking of shitters, Vince McMahon's old lady, eh? She works for your school boards, eh? She must be a classy lady. What do you think? She getting shit on here and there? Do you think Vinnie Mac brings that shit home? Hey, I don't know. I don't know. Wouldn't you have to say, hey, Linda's not a very classy lady if she's married to a fucking man that would shit on people? Hey, there's something wrong with these people. Hey, Can you imagine though? Like, Vinny gets caught every once in a while, has to pay the price. Could you imagine there was a special little island or a special little place where a little freakazoid like him could just run around and shit all over the fucking place? Could you imagine that? And nobody to tell on him? These people that get shit on don't really matter. They're just human shit that elites get to play with or whoever gets to play with, right? We're learning the whole world's fucking sick. That's the problem. There's so many fucking sickos. So many. But you all have to face God. That's the thing. The sickos will have to face God. And well, keep being sickos. And well, when you fuck with God's children, well, we're all God's children, right? But you know what I mean? When you touch a child, yeah, cha cha. You would probably be better off asking for a stern, harsh punishment so you can find extra special time to fucking find Jesus because you're gonna fucking really hurt yourself to come to realize that you shouldn't hurt children and that it's time to be reborn and well, time to face the pain. But hey, yeah, shitty, be nice. You're gonna get those demons out of me, eh? Which demons? I'll let you answer the question. Which demons would you like to remove? So you and your fucking elite pedophile friends can fucking rock this world, eh? Shadi, is that the demon you want to get rid of so you can run around and do whatever the fuck you want in this twisted, sick world and there's no light upon it anymore? You're fucking filthy, you filthy darkness can just sift around and do whatever you want to whoever you want because it makes you feel good. All the bad toxins inside your body. Yeah. I probably do have some bad toxins in there, but I could use a fucking good clean out, eh? I should think about it. I got one of those teas up in the cupboard. Maybe I should take some time and hey, shoddy. I wish you were a better man. I hope you come to one day, but don't be a zombie of the system, bud. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Play the game. Play it with some enthusiasm. Hey, is that a game worth playing? Where we build a better future for the children and well, hey, maybe it's too late. Maybe the world ends. You know what I mean? Maybe we can all go to heaven together. Thanks, Stardust. I think I'm fine, but hey, I'm always willing to be better. So if you got information to better me, I'm willing to listen. But really, if it's things I don't want to listen to, I don't have an interest in, I'll just politely tell you, hey, I'm more interested in helping people right now that want to help themselves. It's hard. How the fuck do I do this? I need to get myself fucking. I need to look down the barrel of a gun. I need to put myself on the line, shoddy. I need to do her, bud. That main thing. I need to fucking like. I want like. Who do you go to? You can't go to the news. Like the mainstream news is fucking owned by fucking well, not the Canadian government. It's owned by the fucking Canadian tax dollars, run by the Canadian tax dollars, paid by the Canadian, run by the government. And then we got that Israeli. Like I like Rebel News. But hey, they do some good reporting, Stardust. But it, they back Henry Hildebrand. How do you do that? Like, you know my feelings on Henry. I wouldn't say this unless I knew. I know he's not good with God. He's not going good. Henry could really use a friend like me right now. See yourself a break, get outside. I told you. I know Stardust, but this is the thing. I don't need to get outside. I need to get outside of myself. And motherfuckers have me locked, like I said. Who do I go to, Stardust? Do I go to the police and say, hey, police officers, I think you're really fucking stupid and I have the proof. And well, if you need more proof than the proof that I have, the proof that you have will really solidify the fact that you're fucking stupid. So, who's Henry Hildebrand? He's a little cult leader here in town. He's part of a bigger cult, Church of God. There's a section in Ohio, Greenville, Ohio. It's all sorts of nasty. Yeah, it's gross. It's gross. They're leading these people to hell. They tell them what to wear, how to wear it. They tell them that they're going to take their God away from them unless they fucking give more money. And oh, Henry, he's a man of prayer. He don't know that our prayers can, he asked people to put their hopes and prayers into Henry Hildebrand to heal their children. And they didn't take him to the hospital because Dr. Henry told them not to. And well, they died when they didn't have to. If they would have been taken to the hospital, it would have been easily cured. I can't remember what it was. I don't like to remember shit like that, but yeah, all sorts of fucking goofy shit. You know, they like to be foster parents sometimes and stuff like that. And there's been some accus and just his son, he's a monster, a beast for God. Yeah, like across from the church that they have resides like this. I'm being honest. He's got to be like fucking 90, like fucking 90. And his son's a pretty big boy. Decided to swat this fucking 90-year-old around because the 90-year-old melted them off about a mask. Good man of God. But here's the deal. Hey, these people aren't allowed to go to the doctor and shit like that, right? This is beautiful. This is fucking beautiful. I don't know how Henry explained this to his congregation, but his old son there, Mr. fucking Beast Boy, he's got a fucking hairlip, but he got the cosmetic surgery done to fix it. Can you imagine that? God, look good to be the preacher's son. Fuck, we'll let kids die and go to the doctor, but to get that fucking hairlip fixed, fuck, we gotta look good. We're not going to heaven looking like a drag. Hey? Fuck. What's up? It doesn't matter. Yeah, rip it. It is midnight, Jehovah's Witnesses are like that. Fuck. People don't like me, not even the Jehovah's Witness. I can get them to kick me out of their own fucking tent. Let's talk Jesus. I love talking Jesus. Nobody does. Christians don't like it. Fucking Jehovah's don't like it. None of them like it. Beast Boy XO is total creep. Well, I agree with you. There's something wrong with him. He's obsessed with Ryan. He loves Ryan too. Just Ryan's never wrong. Oh man, keep coming to my home. You should let him in next time, Stardust. And well, I'll get that thing. What's it called? Where you have video conversations, eh? You can sit them down in front of your conversation, and I'll talk to them about Jesus, and I bet you they run. I bet you they run. I'd start off with like, listen, you guys aren't with Jesus. You guys are a bunch of little pedal protectors. You're not God's chosen people, just like the Jews, and just like the black Israelites, just like the fucking natives. No, no, no. This is not a color thing. This is a everybody thing. We're all God's chosen people. He doesn't prefer a color or a gender or all the silly stuff that you guys like to separate yourselves with. You know what I mean? Mhm. Maybe we were made this way so we can come together and learn from one another. Maybe we all have different attributes that, well, to contribute, but we just don't want to accept it. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Right? I don't know. We got a little me in the house. Which video did you want me to watch of yours, little me? I looked on my TV. Maybe I'll look on my phone, but I wasn't seeing a new video from you. And I looked in my tags and I didn't see it. So I don't know what's going on there. Was it about the rap country lane? Triple T? I don't need to know any more about Triple T. He's a coward. He's a coward that lives on stolen valor from the past. There's nothing valiant about fucking Triple T. Nothing at all. The word valor, if you look it up, it has something to do with, well, it can be a couple different things, right? But one of them is combat. And well, we've seen Triple T's recent combat, right? He's not valor ready. No valor for Triple T. He adds no value to God's world because he's a liar, a manipulator. He enjoys. You see a twinkle in his eyes, and his wife too. It's really sickening. But I will tell you, like Triple T don't lie about everything all the time. You know what I mean? When he's got the truth, he's a beast with it. He is good. He is a beast with the truth. But when he don't hold the truth, he'll hold the lie and deny and be a bitch and run and be a coward and on this channel. Oh, little me 3. I didn't know there was a little me 3. I'll have to look it up. Well, I still didn't get a tag. You said you tagged me in it, but I don't know. Don't you guys think the world should change? Don't you think pedophiles are getting away with everything? Hey, is this all the world we're gonna live in? Because I'll tell you right now, there's some psychology out there, Stardust. I've seen it. It's out there. They're trying to convince people that being a map is just natural. It's in their genes. There's nothing they can do about it. Can you imagine that? Unbelievable. And that's what bothers me because now everybody's sick of it. A lot of people are sick of it. So they're like, yeah, Trump, fucking Smash them all, do whatever the fuck it takes to clean this shit up. I don't know. He's a narcissist. They're all playing a fucking game and it's sickening. And to know that people just they won't look for themselves. And I'm like, fuck, I was tricked and fooled. Why can't you admit you were a fool? I had to. Fuck, Donald Trump had me convinced he was gonna do good. And the shit that looks like he's doing good, he's not doing good. He's going against God. He's not doing it the right ways. He's not trying to clean the streets up properly where you make a world worth living for these people that well, because of your fucking friends at the fucking WEF, Noah Harari, like, we don't know. No Harari's out there. Drugs and video games for the fucking retards. Drugs and video games for the retards. We gotta entertain them. We gotta keep the worthless scum entertained. It's pretty much Noah's words, not mine. I think everybody's worth something. They just gotta see it. But unfortunately, Jim Carrey's out there telling you guys are nothing. He's not even Jim Carrey. He's just nothing matters. I'm Jim Carrey. I don't know about you, Stardust, but I know who Jim Carrey is. You know what I mean? He's got lots of money, and well, he can do whatever Jim Carrey wants to do. You know what I mean? He really is a somebody. Whether he decided to sell his soul to somebody else is another question. See, I don't buy all this bullshit. Eckhart Tolle, they say some good stuff, but when you really listen to Eckhart Tolle, it's like, how the fuck did I buy onto this shit? Holy fuck. And then have you ever looked into Saguru? Saguru. I got a couple of his apps. This long time ago. He's a member of the WEF, the same fucking crew that I'm talking about is trying to mind fuck everybody. You know what I mean? They all got their special little fucking purposes too, eh? He's the soil guy. The soil. We gotta save the soil. Fuck. Can you imagine? Want depopulation. And Sadhguru has to go to God, saying he was a godly man, bringing people to God. That's not going to be good. You might want to be a godly man if you're going to go see God. And you know what I mean? That's why I hope and pray that I'm doing the right thing. You know what I mean? But then again, hey, I'm only asking for the truth and I only want to know what it is. So where's the harm in that? See what I mean, Stardust? I always try and because you work shit out in your brain, right? Overthinkers, they tell you it's a problem. It's really not. They just don't want you to think your way out of your problems. So they're like, "See, you shouldn't be thinking so much. You're going to hurt yourself." No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hurt your way of life. Anyways, it's been great having you here, Stardust. And I hope you have a good night. And I'm going to go to bed because I have to get up early in the morning. And I don't know. What are we going to have for breakfast in the morning? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I not gonna. I'm the boy's gonna have some cereal, I think. I'm actually gonna go for a drive tomorrow, and I'm gonna get myself a breakfast burrito at the little Mexican restaurant thingy in down at the end of town. Try that. They're pretty good. But everybody have a good night.